Okay, this is just a test to make sure all my audio stuff is captured correctly, my game is visible, that kind of stuff. Let me go ahead, check here. Oh, I have my own stream pulled up. That's why I'm hearing all the excess audio. Use this stuff. Computer, why aren't you letting me move? There we go. Close that. There we go. Hi, I forgot that your Twitch name that you still have that front. I loaded in while it was still nighttime, so I made something a little finicky. So as far as room noise, I don't think there should be anything. The keyboard, I'm slightly hesitant on if I should try going through and having to filter out noise besides my voice, but the keyboard's kind of funny, if I'm honest. Although if it becomes too much, I'll see if I can go through and have it filter it out. As far as game capture and stuff goes, that's my main concern. That audio mixing, you should only be able to hear, like, you can't hear the fact that I have music playing right now, right? I'll turn up the music to see if it's actually audible. I don't believe it is. Okay, wonderful. I mean, that's basically the primary testing I was wanting to do. I'll probably go ahead and make another thing. Okay, that had some input delay, which is concerning. Okay. And then the other thing to me, so I went through and I made sure instead of doing a all audio capture, I have it capturing game audio and I have it capturing mic audio, which should be perfectly fine. It's Lapis. Oh, wait, does it save my level of zoom? Oh, it saves your level of zoom. Interesting. I'm gonna go through and test. I don't want to get too far ahead without Jonathan, obviously. Still gonna get a little bit without him, obviously, but we'll see how it goes. Should be. There we go, and then just so things can be seen. I'm not used to the sensitivity. I'm gonna say my sensitivity is slightly lower than normal. Actually, that's probably a mic thing or a sensitivity thing. Okay, yeah, it was a mouse thing. My mouse settings were off. And then now what I'll probably have to do is go through, set an audio capture specifically for Spotify. So then depending on what I'm listening to, I can make sure that captures. Oh, it already made infinite source. That stinks. Why am I continuing this cave when it goes through water? So I'm going to get at least 4 diamonds to start with. 4 diamonds, some obsidian, I also get iron. And then after that, my evil, wicked plan is going to be undone. Which, if you're here, I know Jonathan's not here, so I can explain my evil, wicked way to get as much of materials as I want. It basically comes down to just using sinks. So sinks produce infinite water. And similar to one of the things he said, but he was almost right. The way he took the information was as if he was using a bug. It's not a bug. Just if you pull water out, use a matter condenser. It condenses the water into a singularity. The reason you use water is you're meant to use blocks like this, but you need 256,000 blocks in order to make one singularity. But if you use the sink, you can use 256,000 buckets of water instead. And because the sink is an infinite water source, you have effectively infinite blocks for making a singularity. And so for our purposes, like if you look at this, cobblestone is worth 1 EMC, but a singularity is worth, oh, it's not EMCable, meaning that whole thing wouldn't work. I retract what I was going to say. So we would have to have the applied E in order for that to work. So we might add applied E. We will see. Because otherwise, the other way to get infinite is you just use actually stage one. Stage two is a scam. It's absolutely not worth it because it doesn't even work how you want. You just set up a ton of stage one energy condensers to duplicate like diamond blocks. Would be the simplest way. Technically, you'd want to go ahead and duplicate red matter blocks would be the best way, um, which I can do. That's not even that hard to do. It's a little expensive to start, but it shouldn't be that bad. Also, we did start on a small island, so kind of our whole plan of just building bases spawn wouldn't work. So I think we'll leave stuff as is. I don't think we'll add anything extra, but that does make it a little bit harder. Do here for controller. Yeah, in order to get the controller set up, I'm gonna need to find meteorite and make fluic stone. We don't have the compatibility which tells us how to do that, any of the AE2 stuff. I will have to add that. Because I can do it without the guide, technically. Like I know Fluix is redstone, glowstone, and the other charge quartz, but I would prefer to have a guide. And because we don't have extended AE, automation's gonna be nightmarish. I will probably just add we'll probably just add apply fee for tomorrow. That way we can use EMC for some of the basic A2 stuff, because that will just make our lives a lot simpler. Okay, and then just need to go ahead and mine some of this stuff. Coal is always wonderful to have, especially at the beginning. But as far as audio and stuff goes, that seems to be fine. That was kind of my main concern. Was making sure audio wasn't too imbalanced or anything like that. Because that's something I can't really test myself that easily. Is that Claire de Lune? Gymnopedia #1. Definitely not Claire de Lune. I don't know why that was my first thought. Okay. Yeah, I went through and tweaked. My mic originally was louder. I lowered my mic by 10 decibels so that it wasn't super loud, but I thought it would still go well, kind of with in-game audio. Because I don't want it to be I want to be able to be heard over the game, but I don't want to be so loud you can't hear the game at all. Was kind of my goal. And you said there's no tearing or anything when I'm doing it either, which is another concern. Is if I had tearing or anything. I think I set a not even 5 seconds. I think it should be less than 5 second delay. Anything too fast is going to cause lag, but if it's too slow, it defeats the whole purpose of the chat, in my opinion. So that's the balance I'm trying to strike there as far as latency goes. It's about time we turn. I actually almost added a horror mod on accident when I was doing something the other day. Not for this pack, it was separate. But so I was trying to add a mod where, like, you know, Distant Horizons, similar to Distant Horizons, but it allowed you to see players from further away. So I'm looking at it, I was about to add it, and then I realized in reading through, it doesn't add actual players. It adds like Herobrine and stuff that you can see like beyond so far away. And it was like just a simple horror mod based off rendering fake entities from user data names. And I thought it was really funny that I almost added a horror mod to my own thing. Just the irony of it. So I've joked about doing that to you guys before. I kind of want to go through and add an audio capture for Spotify. Do audio capture. Set this. That's the completely wrong thing. Let me try that again. And then let me do here, here. That looks like it worked, although I don't know if that's too loud or not. Based off the audio values I'm seeing, it looks like it's way too loud. There. Is that noticeable at all? Okay. I lowered it, so let me know if this is... So I want to be able to talk over it without having to raise my voice. That's kind of the idea. I lowered it by 20 decibels, so when I'm looking at the audio, it now shows it to be much lower. But also, this is a... Yep. Let's forget that. It's right there. Looks like we're not going to have the luck of just forgetting its existence. Go ahead. Oh, you know who Good Kid is. Like, you know the band. Yeah, what's up? They're one of the main reasons they blew up as a band. Is it a singular pocket of water, or is that a whole thing? It's a whole thing, which I am just narrowly avoiding. That is wonderful. Is early in their career when they're making music, they're like, hey, you're free to use this for Twitch streams and other stuff. Just like you can't use it for like actual ads. And so allowing, because that's how I found them, was actually a strict. Oh no. I can't. Wow, that's. That's great. I can only laugh about that. That was sad. I'll probably mess around with some other shader packs and stuff too, but I mean, I really like this shader pack. It's simple. I think it keeps most of the core qualities I'm really looking for with Minecraft. Literally, it's down further because it's in the band over here. I'm glad we have slash leaderboard, but at the same time, I hate when Jonathan knows we have it. Because when you pull up my stats and... Yeah. I thought it was... Oh, I blocked it in. Didn't I? Dude, my memory's insane, the fact that I actually knew which block that was. Which that's beneficial. I was on half a heart basically the entire time and had to worry about food. Oh, well, that's enough diamonds. Yep, that's enough diamonds for what I needed. That's beautiful. Let me place some torches down because it's a nightmare to see down here. And then let's. I had the right block. I was hitting my head on something, which is what prevented me from bridging up. And for vanilla, caves are kind of the best ways to get ore. Specify for vanilla, because if you're playing modded, sometimes they're more danger than it's worth. But this package should be perfectly fine. Let's go process the iron I just shot at. And I'll probably have to worry about audio balancing a little bit more when I have other people playing, so the other people are can be heard and stuff, right? But we'll see. One thing I did do, Joseph, is I raised how far away you can hear people, so we can talk to each other. I think I set to about 108 blocks radius, which is gonna be like 59 blocks in each direction, which is just under 4 chunks, right? Which should be a lot more beneficial, at least in my opinion. How can I just make a door? Oh, I can't. I don't have enough resources. That's not at all what I meant to do. Yeah, dude, I don't know what I was trying to craft. That's more than enough coal there. I'm gonna have to go through and try to see if I can do the same Spotify capture trick I did previously, where I have it do a display capture, but I only display the bottom left, so it shows the Spotify. Actually, I think Spotify has the option I can pop out an application for Spotify. Which should only display the information I want displayed. I'm gonna mess with that in a second, because if true, that's a pretty fine option as far as I'm concerned. I just need a iron pickaxe. Do that. Let's just. Makes a comment that I need an iron axe. I think it's a pickaxe, but I need an iron axe. And then I use all my wood. Alright, yeah, I use all my wood. Okay, and then while that smelts, I'm gonna go ahead and add that. I opened the wrong thing. Here. No, okay, so I can't tab out without opening that menu. I'm gonna go ahead while I'm here and add. I believe it's guide me should be what I need. No, we have that added. Okay, that's what I care about. Okay, is there anything else I was needing here? Oh yeah, and the sort. Okay. What is the other thing of why? I'm not sure why some of these recipes aren't showing up properly. I might have to just look it up because I'm not sure. So I'm trying to figure out why, like for instance, if I look at AE2, it doesn't say how to do these things, which is what is confusing me. It doesn't even say how to do the guides. Is there a... Okay. So it looks like there might be a AE2... Okay, yeah, so it looks like there's a JI integration mod that needs added in order for this to work properly. So I'll have to go ahead real quick and try adding these. Going through configuring some stuff real quick. I would like to set just do this. Should be, there we go. So this should be hidden normally. So we see the game, and when I have to do this, I will go ahead. Okay, I'm not sure why some of that's appearing as it is, but it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go mine those diamonds I saw, and I'm gonna restart this, and hopefully the integration stuff should be done properly. Because for some reason it's not, and yeah, without armor, I'm. Oh, there's multiple zombies there. Oh my lord! What in the actual world? Kusema? Yeah, one feature's effect, there's like 10 creepers, dude. What in the world? We're not in a jungle. How? And yep, that cleared out the rest of them. Oh, that did explode. Okay, that should buy me enough time to go through and clean it. Yeah, I figured you'd go to bed already, honestly. I'm just gonna grab these diamonds, restart, ensure the JEI compatibility stuff is working, and then I'm gonna go to bed also. It's up there. Yeah, because I mean it's almost midnight already. Additionally, this will allow me to verify the VOD stuff is working properly. Is that too high up? That is too high up. Because as long as the VOD stuff is working, then that's everything I'm needing. Yep, I will bother you tomorrow. Ow, what? Ah, I should just grab those ones too while I'm at it. No, music is still playing. I might have just made it too quiet for you to hear. I say that. Let me. Oh, apparently, if you click the little eye icon next to it, it both hides and turns off the audio. I didn't know that. That's really good to know. Yeah, the answer to that is no. I clicked to hide the application, but I'm doing an audio capture. So I guess clicking to hide the application on an audio capture turns off the audio. Also useful to know, because then if I don't want people, like if I don't want my Spotify broadcasting, I just click one button. It makes the Spotify stops broadcasting. So that's really useful, but not intentional. Because you should be able to hear it now. I see the The audio's there again. Put that there. There's that. 9 diamonds to start with is not bad at all. This is kind of the main goal. I need to go to the nether for that, which means I need to grab a bucket. Yeah, I just need a bucket, really, and I should be fine. Let me grab blocks too. I kept trying to want to go for blocks. I didn't have them. And then there. I'll say, how long of playing was that? 40 minutes of playing to make a diamond pickaxe. But most of that was just me trying to mess with stream stuff. That is extremely embarrassing. You never saw that ever. I'm too used to playing with literal armor that makes me immune to damage, so I'm just not avoiding getting hit at all, and it's really negative. There we go. I could get obsidian that way too. Yeah, it looks like I'm having a lot of luck. Yeah, no, actually you didn't see that. That's extremely embarrassing. Yep, I will talk to you to... Okay. Wait. But there's lava here. You didn't see anything because there's nothing that happened because there's nothing to see. Oh, amethyst. Oh, I must have placed it inside the lava, and instead of making it irradiated it. go. I just need to find a pool of lava. My luck with this stuff normally just gives me dozens of them. I fall into them at least once. No, it's still flowing lava, not running. Or sorry, yeah. Oh, I thought I was making a hole for them. They did not care. Oh! That scared me so bad I threw my mouse. That should not have done that. That's 2. I need 4. I need 4 for my stage 1. Here. And that's why I went to third person. Okay, there's more lava there. Yeah, it looks like the source block. Yep, it was. I'm actually working on stage 2, not on stage 1, which is an issue. Either way, I need more obsidian. Odds are, I could probably find a pool of obsidian on the surface more easily than what I was doing though. Yeah, that should be acceptable actually. I'm figuring it to be southwest is probably my best bet for what I'm looking for. So we're gonna go over that way. Yeah, because it looks like there's a forest there. Oh! 2 waystones right next to each other is insane. Like... Okay, we are really banking on there being some kind of surface level lava pool here. Give me a little bit of a boost there for a second, which is pretty fine. But yeah, kelp doesn't have high saturation. Is that what I think it is? And a taiga biome. There we go. Oh, perfect. Ruined portal south of me. I need to be somewhere over here. Oh, we had that. There we go. Beautiful. I had to take a screenshot. I should have, but I would have hundreds of screenshots like that. There it is. If that should give me the obsidian I need. I need 12 obsidian total for what I'm doing. No, I need 14. Push this. Ow, ow. I almost just died to magma blocks. I gotta be the most stupid person in the world. Yeah. I'll mine the obsidian, go back to base, and then that'll be it for now. Wish that was about 50 till 30 probably. So I want to go through, clip that, and send it to someone. And then I got a grappling hook, so I get to test out said grappling hook, which I'm very happy for. At 82 stone, I need 150 for the next major upgrade. That's not great. Not having Ultimine makes this a little rougher. I'm at 13. I'll just grab this, grab that gold block, go back to base, and then we'll be good for now. Ah. Literal opposite direction I need to. That's annoying. Their 8-bit track is fine. That's just Pokemon Battle music. Let's just bump it back to. There we go. That's fine. I do need to go ahead and experiment with some of the other stuff I was want to do. Ding, ding. Okay. As far as this portal goes, I just need to mine like one block of glowstone, and then I got everything I need to have an absolutely fantastic start. I grabbed you for a reason. And magnetism attracts nearby objects. That should be super useful for collecting. Sorry, I'm taking a screenshot of it on Discord. It's kind of cool. I knew they had a magnetism, what do you want to call it, but magnetism status effect. I didn't know they, when reworking some of that stuff, made it work that way too. This is a rough nether spawn, but it looks like getting glowstone is a non-zero chance. Sometimes you have spawns where it's basically impossible unless you do some exploring. But right there appears highly viable. Wow, I'm really bad at this game. And that's more than enough, so I'll grab some extra. Okay, and time to start crafting. Because once I get this stuff added, we'll be in an amazing spot. It'll also allow me to clear out my inventory while still not just completely losing the stuff. It's one of the reasons I really like it. I would like to learn that. Transmutation table is so cheap because it doesn't consume all the stuff. There we go. And we can go ahead and make this beauty. Let me go ahead and actually I would like to do, let's grab you. Okay, and I need just, technically one of you should be fine. I didn't learn that, which is concerning. Like, I don't even plan on using waystones for now, so this is fine. Because I want to learn that, so worst case scenario, you know. Okay, so the grappling hook I know has a way to go down. Does it have a way to go up? Okay, so X is the key point. Z is down, X is up. Which... Hate that, hate that, oh. Hate that, hate that. So, yeah, I mean, I just... Which just make the grappling hooks actually really useful. You do that, you can swing with them too. This is a really well put together grappling hook. Okay, how do you craft this? Okay. Go ahead, do that. But I'm going to do it under the assumption I'm going to make another. There we go. Because now I do that, and then I grab. Okay, is there anything useful I can make with this right now? Realistically, the answer is no, because I can't make more. Of all these, which one has the most range? It's 26 blocks. Okay. So then what I'm going to want to do is just go ahead and mine some. Yeah, so how? So what you could do is, so like this, right? You go over here, hook the ceiling, and you should lower yourself down. This thing is super nice, dude. Super convenient for getting up areas easier. Right? The limited range is a little rough, but you'll get more used to it as you use it, right? Because I already have 200k, and with 440k for what I'm wanting. If I just make dark matter pickaxe, I'll have a really good pickaxe where I basically won't have to worry about. I won't have to worry about durability, yes, but also I can just amp up its speed. So even without worrying about enchants, why are they not aggro to me? I was like fairly certain that he should be aggro to me because I'm. 95k, so I'll probably need 2 stacks of glowstone then. I guess I didn't check how much that's worth. That's worth 256 each. That's okay. So yeah, glowstone's 100% the way you should be doing this. $7k, 95. I need more of this beauty. Yeah, I think 2 full stacks so we can run 180, and I'm just going for the pickaxe. It's 434, so 2 stacks of glowstone should be enough. Technically, mining for diamonds would be faster, but that's a little bit harder. And by no means this be a bit of a pressure, by the way. This is something I'm always bad at, which just occurred to me. Oh, why are you suddenly trying to go up? So that does not pull in on default, is something worth remembering. Let me just grab one of each of these. Oh, shroom are not a bad way to do it. What's in here? That gas could be absolute wrecking if I am not careful. Also, objective. I think objective is a really good nether. Oh, it despawned. Never mind. I don't know if it's technically despawned, but it went outside my view distance. There we go. Okay. So I need to go ahead and find. Those are too high up. Maybe there. But a lot of these outcroppings are way too high up to really comfortably get. Because I make a mistake, fall to my death, it's going to be annoying. Shouldn't be too bad, really, because I can just use commands and stuff, and my base. Okay, that's too bad. So does Netherrack always make this squish noise? I don't like it. How much? That's only 50. Okay. That's 150. I think I did 240 bucks a base. That would put me at 390. Plus that, which is 14, would put me at 404-ish. Which is not going to be enough. I think I already put all my diamonds away, meaning that's not an additional source. So I'll just need more glowstone, realistically. When in doubt, glowstone is the answer for a lot of this stuff. Super expensive, because you need to use it to make some other stuff. That down there might be a possibility. Let me pull myself in so I can lower myself down. I think it's the max range. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. Even if I can knock it down from here, I'll be able to collect it. So we'll do this. Out. And over. I'm close enough for lava, I don't like it. It's not worth it. If I get some leather, some sugar cane, I should be able to make books and stuff too, and I can make an enchanting setup. Which would be a pretty big positive. Oh, I wasn't even considering the fact that the pickaxe would be an extra 20k. That's still tighter than I would like. I would, while I'm here, like to make sure I have soul sand as a replicable item. Item you can replicate. I think I'll head to that last glowstone right there. I realize there's gonna be soul sand right there. Okay. I'm wanting a little bit of soul soil too, just in case I need it. Soul soil is generally useless. I hear ghast. Where did that even come from? Oh, hello. Oh, I timed that wrong. No tears, which really stinks. I was really hoping to get a gas tear from that. It would make my life a lot easier later, because I wouldn't have to come back and try to get another one. But all things considered, that was a pretty easy gas encounter. Although gas, as long as you know they're there, they're not hard. But you have to solo. They're not hard. They're hard in groups, things. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's go back and try it out. This grappling hook has a lot of really nice utility, though. It's not like it doesn't pull you straight there, which would be a little annoying. Oh, okay. Like if you're stuck in water, you can use it to pull yourself up. It's fast enough where I don't think it's a major inconvenience, but it's slow enough where it doesn't feel overhard. It feels managed. And here we go. Another one of these babies. And this one, yeah, and I should be able to charge it. Let me check what the charge button is. So I think I unbound the charge button. Project, charge is not bound. That's it. Because that's... There we go. And because of how these are designed, shouldn't have durability anymore. And how much energy do we have left over? 84k, that's only 10 diamonds, which is not enough for what I would want. I think lapis is worth a bit. 800 each, yep. Okay. You know, one of my next focuses should be okay, and then I'll go ahead and What if you can get a full like Reinhardt combo? Not Reinhardt. Wow. Roadhog combo with that. If you can get a enchant which buffs the strength of it or something, I can imagine that being a pretty good combo. Or an enchant which allows you to pull entities, smack, yank them back, do smack again. Could be pretty cool. Because I mean, already you can tell the dude at least thought about the fact that it could do damage. I'll get a little prize for that skeleton killing the other skeleton. Right over here. I love. Nice. It has wabi sabi. This grappling hook is definitely my favorite thing where I've just randomly gone, I should add that. That would be kind of fun. Without really any looking into the mod itself, I just thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna grappling hook would be fun. But this is actually better than I hoped. Alright, okay, only 22. It's 23. I need 8k more in order to do this, and I don't have enough. There we go. I'm gonna just stick with iron for now. And let me wait, I wonder how good the diamond grappling hook is. Guineas. Okay, there's pigs over here. This pork is a food choice. Food choice is not bad. Wolf, pig, more wolves, and fox. The fox really won't help you too much with anything, but wolf. Just looking for like a singular cow or something. Oh, cows. Yeah, see, I cast that too late. I should have cast it earlier that way. No, I cast it too early. I should have cast it later so that the rope was tighter. Okay, well, you were useless. You gotta be kidding me. There's actually no way. There's more cows back here. The baby doesn't count. Thank God. Ooh, hold on. I love how quickly it has to go through recipes and how many recipes there are. Let's go back to spawn. Memorize that, and then make a diamond hook. I don't want to actually use the diamond hook yet, because I want to be able to enchant it first. I'm going to go Unbreaking, Long Reach. Because the Long Reach I think should be fun. Oh man. Bad ends took damage. There we go, beautiful. Okay. It's 21 blocks compared to the 12. It's almost double. The issue though is it is 24 times the price. It's 3 diamonds. So these templates you can't get enchanted one of them already. Backpacks are okay, I should have it. There you go. And that is the end of where I'm going to be for today. I will continue playing tomorrow.